Like, yes.
It's weird because it's just like, when is Fisk gonna crack?
Well, I mean, we finally got the answer to the age-old argument: 100 men versus one gorilla.
Yeah. In the show.
Can you say?
No. What?
Can you say the C word on YouTube? I don't know. It's in there now.
Bleep. Anyway, no.
Mic's on.
Mic's on. Bang.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Ben, and with us here is Owen. We're on film for the first time. See how this fucking goes.
Yep.
Today we're going to be talking about the boys, the latest episode. We're going to be talking about Daredevil Born Again Season 2. We're going to be talking about The Punisher, One Last Kill, even though there was many more than one kill in that movie. I think there actually was, somebody counted, the guys over at New Rockstars counted, 100 on the dot. 100 last kills. Got a bit of news to talk about on the beginning of the show, on the front end of the show, and we'll probably spend most of the time talking about street level Marvel.
Yeah.
I fucking love street level Marvel.
Yeah.
It's that's.
I finally caught up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good watch.
So we'll get into the news first. I've only got a few small little stories today. Last week we talked about the Batman 2 and Matt Reeves posting a picture of Batman in the snow in the comic books, and not long after we aired that episode, he's also just posted some pictures of...
I mean, over the last couple of days, he's been posting heaps.
Some more?
He's been posting there's clips, and they're doing the same sort of rollout with like the cast. Showing, there's heaps on Twitter. I don't know. You haven't seen any?
I've only seen I've only seen the Batmobile pictures. So he's got the Batmobile. That's he put up the tweet and it said snow tires or something.
Yeah.
Hashtag snow tires, a little bat emoji, and then it was a couple of pictures of that Batmobile.
There's been a lot been posted on his Twitter.
Oh, that's interesting.
Like a lot of clips.
He's posting a lot.
Like a lot of gifts.
Oh, there was Scarlett Johansson and Sebastian Stan. It says Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, they are.
And okay.
Yeah, there's a lot has been just recently been posted.
Oh, he's okay. All right. Yeah. So there's obviously a bunch of clips from the Batman.
That was the one that. That's
and there. And then since then,
he's done stuff from the Batman, and then just brand new stuff.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So live reaction there.
Yeah. Well, the wheels are in motion with snow tires on.
Oh yeah.
My only other news, unless you've got any news stories.
Nah, that was the only thing I was gonna bring.
There was some stuff. I think Aaron Paul has been cast in the Fallout TV show, and I think he's coming back to Invincible.
He posted the photo of the script and said light reading.
Right.
Of the new season.
So he'll be Powerplex again, probably. That's funny because he said that he wasn't going to come back as Powerplex.
I think he probably just didn't want to overbloat it in a way, which is good.
It's
a good character, but
that makes sense. Yeah. My other news was so Marvel have announced a new universe in the comics called Marvel Midnight, and it's all R-rated horror theme and that sort of thing. I've got a picture of the X-Men issue that's coming out in August with Storm as a vampire and Nightcrawler's on the cover.
I feel like it's become, I wouldn't say just become more popular, but it's a lot more mainstream, this more mature sort of. I think like they've realized not all their audience
is kids.
You know what I mean? So it's like they are and it's always been a thing.
Yeah.
Like the more mature sort of stuff, but I feel like it's more in the front line now.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Nah, 100%. I think this looks really cool. I'm definitely going to pick up this first issue of Midnight X-Men. They're also doing Midnight Fantastic Four and Spider-Man as well.
Ooh.
And I think I saw it was very like man-spidery.
Thriller sort of horror things.
Yeah. So we'll see what that ends up looking like. But apart from that, I didn't really have anything else unless you've seen anything this week.
Nah, it's just the Matt Reeves stuff, the Aaron Paul stuff I saw, and that's about it. Really.
Yeah. I'll just make sure I didn't miss anything.
The only thing I've seen recently is I went to the cinemas the other day and saw the Mandalorian and Grogu.
The trailer,
the second trailer.
Yes,
because I only saw the first trailer they dropped. So seeing the second trailer with a lot more of the action and that in it was very cool to see, especially on the big screen. So it was like very excited for that next week.
Spider-Man Brand New Day just put out another poster.
Yes, sorry, I did see that this morning.
I saw that this morning too.
Yes,
I forgot to put it in my show notes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just him with the jacket and
with the
pretty basic. But
they released I think they released another trailer. Not like a trailer, like a
little teaser?
Behind the scenes.
Oh, behind the scenes video.
Yes.
Hey, okay. That's interesting.
It always happens. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's just him with a jacket on.
Because I saw a screenshot of him similar to like Andrew's. Remember when Andrew was sick and he had the beanie on and that? I've seen a photo of Tom's during the snow.
Oh.
So yeah. Snow themes.
Snow themes.
Yeah,
Lots of snow themes.
Snow themes.
Shall we go into what do you want to talk about first? Do you want to talk about the Punisher or Daredevil?
Like we'll go Punisher because it's a lot less content
to talk about.
Yeah,
and it's kind of fresh.
It is fresh.
It's kind of fresh in my mind.
Yes.
Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
You go. Because
I fucking love this thing. I was so stoked with beginning to end. Like, okay. My biggest criticism is it left me wanting more.
Yep.
So it finished. Also, full spoilers.
Yeah. This episode might be like in and out of spoilers.
Yeah. So if you've not watched Punisher,
go watch it. It's only 50 minutes.
Yeah, it's literally an episode.
Yeah.
And it sucks that it's only an episode, but I also feel like it was good in a way because it wasn't too much. It wasn't bloated.
Yeah.
It was very concise.
I personally feel like they could have done a couple episodes.
100%.
They could have done...
Fleshed it out a little bit.
Fleshed out like a mini-series, 4 max, nothing more than that. Because they could have like gone deeper into the whole like with seeing all the people, seeing all his ex-colleagues and that. Fucking with him.
Yeah.
It also kind of opens up more questions to where he's going to be at in Brand New Day. Because obviously we're not going to get that type of gruesome sort of stuff.
No, it'll be very censored.
Yeah.
Like he would still have the same attitude. I feel like he'll still have the same kind
of... In a weird way, it does set him up.
Yeah.
But it doesn't because you set him up. Now he's a vigilante. Now he's looking after
the people.
Yeah, the people.
Yeah.
But it's also kind of like because for what we've seen in the trailers, him and Tom's Spider-Man obviously knows each other more, so it kind of is going to be interesting to see
at least in the scene that we've seen in the trailer. Yeah,
so it's going to be interesting how they're going to introduce him into the movie in that sense. So I'll be keen.
I think the main character progression that we've kind of seen with Frank in this One Last Kill, the whole situation, was he's clearly not over his whole family getting gunned down.
Yeah.
But he's now at a point where he's killed everybody that's involved, and now he's like, oh, well, what do I do now? I guess I'll, defend the innocent and still just...
Well, he didn't get that woman, though.
No, he didn't get that woman.
No. So that
she was terrible. I really enjoyed her, but she was terrible.
Yeah.
Like the acting.
See, this is what I also mean. This is where I feel like they could have fleshed it out over a couple episodes, like even 3.
Yeah.
Because it did feel a little bit rushed in spaces, but it was tense.
It was tense.
That's the real...
It was very John Wick.
So good.
Yeah, it was very John Wick. I even thought the setup was very John Wick. Like, it's at this time, everybody in the block is going to come with you. And I was like, yes.
It's weird because it's kind of like, I'm happy, but I think I'm just greedy and I wanted more.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Especially the way that they ended it.
Yeah.
So obviously there's the guy that threw the dog at the garbage thing. Side note, I feel like some things should have like an animal warning.
Well, they did have mature warning.
They have a mature audience warning, but like a specific like
an animal like
something bad happens to it, and I know you don't want to spoil the shock of something bad happening to a dog. But like, for example, my wife's sitting there watching it. She does not like whenever anything bad is happening to animals. And you're like, I'm so sorry. I had no idea that there was going to be a dog get thrown at a garbage truck.
It's the shock value they went for. But yeah.
That was fucked up.
It was.
But that guy got his comeuppance.
Yes.
He certainly did get his comeuppance. Wasn't the most gruesome death. What was your favourite kill? You said one last kill, but there was 100. 110 if you include people that died not because of Frank, like through their own, like people getting thrown off balconies and things like that.
Yeah.
What was the best kill?
Ooh, best.
I'll give you mine. You mine. I thought the best kill was when he got that guy with his own axe and then smacked that other guy in the head with a baseball bat and he fell on the guy's body.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The most gruesome one was the one with the pen, bro.
I think that's the obvious one. Yeah.
Like that actually made me.
That guy was dead and he was still just gone.
That made me sit there and go, oh, okay, all right,
yeah,
like cool.
Yeah. Never look at a pen the same way again. That was one of the things that I heard about this special before I watched it. Was somebody I said I'm never gonna looking at a pen the same way again. So the whole time I was like, "Where's the pen? Where's the pen?"
Yeah.
And then it showed up. I was like, "There's the pen. There it is."
But yeah, no, it was I enjoyed it. Pretty much. End of that was
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there anything else that I wanted to talk about with Punisher.
I'm more just now. I'm like brand new day. Like,
it's the logical next step.
Like
right?
where do we go from here? Because
I was going through some old comic books, and I stumbled upon where is it? This one here, which is Punisher, Spider-Man, and Daredevil.
Oh, nice.
It was from like 2010 or something. And I was like, oh, and the whole issue, they're just like the three of them fighting Hydra people and just kicking Hydra people's asses. I was like, oh, this is why this makes so much sense in my brain, because when we were younger, I was reading stuff like that.
So
where it's literally those three guys. The next steps is
it's brand new day.
Brand new day.
Now it's just waiting.
End of July it is, right?
Yeah, very end of July.
Very end of July. Well, I mean, guess we'll move on to Daredevil Born Again season 2.
Yeah. Well, I was obviously behind everyone. And
you finished it?
I finished it, yeah, but binged it all pretty much in one go.
Yeah.
Within the space of like 2 weeks. The second season I absolutely smashed out because I just could not stop watching. My thoughts on the first season was amazing.
Yep.
So good. The biggest payoff was just seeing him in the suit in like the 6th episode, I think, or the 5th.
That black suit as well in season 2, I think that is the best suit we've seen.
Oh, yeah.
So far.
Oh,
including all of the Netflix Daredevil.
It was just, first season was awesome setup. Obviously, already established character. Just more learning about Matt was also really cool.
Yeah.
Because obviously we didn't get a lot of Daredevil.
No.
Because it was like the whole season was like, all right, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? And then he came
put
back.
The bloody suit on.
Yeah, the payoff was there.
You know you want to be Daredevil.
And then second season just kicks off. Like, first off, the end of the first season, I feel so bad for everyone who had to sit there and wait. Because I obviously watched the first season
with that
the second,
Radiohead needle drop. In that last episode. Yeah. I think they had another one from memory in that last episode of season 2 as well. Another Radiohead
yeah, it was
song?
another Radiohead song. Yeah. But yeah, then season 2 started, unreal, and then the whole season was just tense.
It was.
And the biggest thing I took was just like, when is Fisk gonna crack?
Well, I mean, we finally got the answer to the age-old argument: 100 men versus one gorilla.
Yeah. Legit.
One bold ass gorilla.
Yeah. That my biggest takeaway for season 2 was legit just like it was just that waiting for Fisk to crack.
Two people I never want to see in a hallway: Darth Vader and Wilson Fisk.
when he opens the door, and
yeah,
goes,
boo, yeah,
and just
he cracked.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen him pop off before. I was the same. I was watching season 1 of this show when he's being mayor and he's doing all mayor things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is the same guy that in the first episode of Daredevil Netflix smashed a guy's head into mashed potatoes in the car door. Like, when is that going to come back?
Yeah.
And it did. What did you think of Bullseye?
Yeah. Like, the scene in the cafe was
wicked. There you go. That's what I was waiting for.
Oh, that's what you waiting for.
That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, the scene in the cafe was awesome. He had that little redemption arc, which was kind of cool. It's kind of cool when I appreciate it sometimes when a villain gets a redemption arc and it's done well.
Yeah.
Because it makes you go, oh.
Yeah, there's another dimension. Yeah, there's another dimension to this character. But you're still a piece of shit.
Yeah, you're still a piece of shit.
What did you think of Matthew Lillard? Funny?
Yeah. I wanted a bit more, but
yeah, I did. He was only in like 4 scenes through the whole season or whatever.
Probably very expensive, but
he raised more questions than answers. You know, like in that last scene with him and Bullseye.
Yeah.
He was going by a different name. He wasn't going by Mr. Charles anymore. He was going by something else. So, and then Bullseye, maybe he'll be showing up in like a Dark Avengers or a...
Yeah, it'd be very interesting how that goes.
Because you think about the Dark Avengers, right? You've got Norman Osborn, Iron Patriot.
Yeah.
You can probably substitute him for somebody in the MCU.
This is my gripe with it. It's like, if you're going to do a Dark Avengers... You gotta have a good Norman. You gotta have Norman because I feel like Norman is such a driving force to that.
Cast Matthew McConaughey as the new Norman Osborn, or who was your fan cast the other week? Anthony Starr.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, imagine! I mean,
The Boys is finishing next week.
Oh shit, that's literally that they could. And
I've seen
they
Anthony
could make
Starr.
MCU Boys. They could make the 7.
Yeah.
But in the MCU and just make them all dark. You get Matt Cargan from Brand New Day, Scorpion.
Yep.
Make him Spider-Man. Is that who he played? He was like Black Suit Spider-Man in the Dark Avengers, right?
Yeah.
And then Bullseye was Hawkeye. Bullseye was in the Hawkeye costume. You had Sentry because you can manipulate him easily and he's kind of like dark anyway. Who else was in that Dark Avengers lineup? I think there was somebody was Captain Marvel. Dark Avengers. Because this is what I like. This is the comic lineup that I was thinking about when Thunderbolts came out.
Iron Patriot, Bullseye, Matt Gargan, Ms. Marvel, Moonstone.
Oh, and Ares.
Captain Marvel, Ares, yeah, and then Sentry. Oh yeah, because Ares would be like.
There's some other characters they could slot in there instead.
Oh yeah, they'll be able to figure it out.
Even if they are just like Thunderbolts members or whatever.
But yeah,
What did you think of the action scenes?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Very good MCU. The Punisher was just wicked throughout the whole.
I was sad that he wasn't in season 2, but him in season 1 was some of the best. I feel like I got to watch the Punisher series again, the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, I'm going.
But the Daredevil Punisher stuff is the best Punisher stuff.
The end of season 1 when he just walks in and just starts absolutely causing mayhem was wicked. I just sat there smiling like, fuck yeah.
As soon as he pops up, I've just got a big grin on my face. Jon Bernthal Punisher is maybe like, and just some of the best. Me and you discussed this.
Him and Matt's relationship, and just the acting between the two is
their dynamic is unparalleled.
Yeah, it's
as kind of like rivals that respect each other.
Yeah, it's just so
but
good.
Also disagree with each other's like moral ethos.
Yeah. Yeah, season 2 was awesome. Even like I said one of the coolest reveal scenes in an MCU wasn't even like a suit up scene, or it was when Matt walked in the courthouse after everyone thought he like...
We got to talk about that.
Yeah, when everyone thought he was like missing or dead and no one... And then he just walks in. I was like, that's one of the coolest like character pop-up scenes, and it's not even him suited up or anything. It's just Matt Murdock.
And not only that, in a continuation from that whole thing towards the end of the court case.
Yeah.
I am Daredevil.
Yeah. Like, it was an awesome... That whole in the courtroom was just... It was awesome. And it wasn't even like an action sequence. It wasn't a massive fight scene. It was just Matt Murdock, the lawyer, proving his point.
I also thought it was kind of weird, like the parallels between like reality and this show at the same time, and same thing with The Boys. Like oh, what the fuck? Did they write this before like actual events? Or did they?
Talking about parallels, even just the parallels in this throughout the whole show, but especially near the end of the second season of Kingpin and Matt.
Yeah.
Like just whenever they're both fighting at the same time.
Yeah.
Or, like one of my favorite shots was Kingpin, one door broke, and then the other door was broken on the other side. And then you see Matt walk out as Daredevil. It was just like seeing how these two characters, and they say it in the show, and it's like these two characters obviously connected with each other, and it's like we are similar. You hate to admit it, but we are similar people, but in different ways.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. It was just... It actually made you like, these two are like mortal enemies.
Yeah.
Like, these are
the arch nemesis.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I really liked their fight as well.
Yeah.
Where he was just like, you've got Kingpin throwing Matt around, and but Matt obviously having the combat upper hand and the agility and that sort of thing. I liked
the dialogue through those scenes were also really good.
The boxing match.
Yeah.
The boxing match episode.
Yeah.
Vanessa.
Yeah.
Vanessa.
Gone.
What else happened in that show?
All the cameos were awesome with like Jessica Jones and obviously Luke Cage at the end. Spoiler
we got to
alert.
talk about Jessica Jones, right? So she was a big part of a couple of episodes there.
Yeah.
Kristen Ritter, good as per usual,
as always.
Nice to see her again, and nice to see Luke Cage again.
Yeah, that was really cool seeing him.
What's his name? Mark Coulter?
Yeah, it was nice to have a little return of those characters. Obviously, I'm going to refresh myself with all of these people a lot more. Don't know if I'm obviously going to watch all the shows.
Yeah.
But all the main ones, and just kind of learn a lot more, because I feel like they're obviously going to have a big part, especially
in the next season.
I'm
a bit worried about this show. The viewership has dropped like 50% since last season, and they're already making season 3, so we're going to get season 3.
Yeah,
but I'm just worried that's going to be it.
I feel like it happens a lot because it's happened with a lot of the shows, a lot of the MCU shows. The first seasons pop off, and then the people that come back are the fans of those shows. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people are like, oh, cool, new MCU. Oh, cool, Daredevil. And everyone would have rid off the wave of the Netflix, how good the Netflix show was. So they went, oh my God, yes. And then when it comes around to second season, people are just like, okay, yeah, cool. I might watch that. I was terrible. I was late to watch it, but so much shit came out. I just lost track and then didn't end up watching it. But now watching it, I'm going to be watching it as soon as it comes out. Yeah. And some people are just like that, where they just like would never get around to watching something like that, and they're missing out.
Streaming as well. You go on a bloody streaming thing, and there's so many options, and
that's the problem. And it's just,
What are our thoughts for season 3? Obviously, we talked about how Punisher is now going into Brand New Day. I feel like Daredevil's also going back into
I feel like
Day.
That's going to be the big key point of if he shows up,
prison.
Which he should.
Prison. He's in a prison.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's in a prison. Yeah. Spider-Man's in a prison, and he's in a prison. He's got to show up, right? He's got to show up. He's in a prison jumpsuit. Spider-Man's in a prison.
I just don't want to get my hopes up, and then it just...
No, my hopes are up. My hopes are up. If they don't do it, I'm going to be really sad.
Yeah.
I was going to say I'm going to check out, but I hope the movie's good. But...
I feel like season 3 all depends on Brand New Day.
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird.
What do you mean?
Like, they're relying the whole of season 3 on a Spider-Man movie.
No, they're not hanging the whole of season 3.
No, but that's what I mean. Movie. It all depends what happens in the Spider-Man movie, which is where we're gonna. But it will if he's in there. That's the only.
Oh, I see what you're saying. If he's if he's in there,
film,
I don't think he's gonna bust out of prison.
No.
I think he's just gonna like help Spider-Man while he's in the prison.
Yeah.
Like, my theory is something to do with Scorpion, something to do with Matt Cargan being in the same prison as Matt Murdock. And Matt Murdock maybe in a prison riot or something with the hand. I have no idea how all of these things are. The more I think about it, because there's the hand.
This is what I'm talking about.
Scorpion. There's Matt Murdock. There's Spider-Man. There's Punisher.
Jean Grey.
Maybe Jean Grey as well.
Okay.
All of these different people, all in maybe the same location. How do all of these threads weave together?
But that's what I mean by it depends on this movie. Because if he gets broken out of prison, we're not going to start season 3 with him back in prison, are we? So that's where
I think the head of the Marvel TV has said that there's going to be a time jump between the seasons as well. So
that's also going to be very interesting.
So we'll start season 3 about a year after season 2 ends.
Because the other thing that would be cool with season 3 is that surely they can just, because I said this to you the other day, fuck Sony. Surely they can just. Not actually fuck Sony, but fuck Sony.
Gently.
Yeah, they can at least mention him. Because this was my biggest gripe with season 2, all right? Season 1, I could let it slide, all right? I'll let you slide. Season 2, just Sony, just give Marvel the rights to do stuff. Because there was multiple times during all the riots, and I'm like, this would have been cool to just see a couple of guys get webbed up or something like that. That would have just been cool.
A couple of Spider-Man masks.
Yeah. That was my biggest thing. The bit at the end with Kingpin and you're looking down and you've got Matt and everyone's got like red bandanas and they've got the Daredevil mask. A couple of convenience store Spider-Man masks would have just been hilarious and would have been just a cool little nod. But no, because of all this licensing, you're taking us away from peak and it's pissing me off. And Sony, get your shit together, because how much money would you make if you just let Disney do what they can do with that character? That's my little rant. I'm just gonna let that go.
My argument to that, so my justification to
there is no justification. Nah.
Whenever something like that happens in New York, especially where you have different characters and you're like, hey, well, all this stuff's happening in Daredevil. Where's Spider-Man the whole time? It's like, New York's pretty big.
It is.
That's my argument to that. Like,
but
New York's pretty big.
I'm pretty sure if Peter heard the mayor of the city is at a courthouse busting motherfuckers' heads.
Maybe he was busy with something else. Because the Kingpin busting people's heads in the courthouse might be one of 6 things happening in New York that require attention.
See, that's where I'm happy to shake people's hand and say, yeah, all right, he's fighting somewhere else. But the mask, that's a small detail they could have allowed to happen.
Yeah, no, they could have added a little bit of connective tissue there.
Just a tiny bit. Just even not even just Spider-Man, even like a Captain America or something, like a hero mask in a way. But because it was more of a red theme, a Spider-Man mask would have been perfect.
Can I just, you've seen the episode more recently than I have. Was the whole courthouse thing, was that after he announced his identity?
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody's on a Daredevil high. They're all like, Matt Murdock just came out.
That's true, but you're telling me not one person in New York had a Spider-Man mask? That's all I'm saying. It's those small details that could have just added to a show.
Yeah,
that would
100%.
be very nice.
No, I agree.
Especially in the MCU, where the MCU's since basically the midway through phase, even in Iron Man, we had Nick Fury at the end, but the MCU's always been small, interconnected, small hints and interconnected stuff. So that's
only there if you're looking for it.
Exactly, and that's where I'm like, just imagine it just cut to a scene of a crime happening, and you see 3 guys, and they're like about to mug a woman. That's it. Don't even have to show Spider-Man. That just would have been a nice how cool was that?
There was a really good example of what you're saying in the X-Men 97 show, where there was some stuff happening and there was just a little montage of other characters that were in 90s shows. I won't tell you who.
Yeah.
But there was that exact thing that you're describing, where there was just a little bit of connective tissue to that 90s cartoon universe. While shit's hitting the fan, you can see that everybody else is also doing stuff to help.
And see, this is
even if it's not their show.
Obviously, I'm being a bit biased because Spider-Man's my favorite character. And it's not like I'm watching a Daredevil show and go, I want Spider-Man. Yeah. No. I've got there's plenty of Spider-Man media out there. It's more the fact that because it's based right where this character's main, and obviously it could have been a nice little teaser to saying, oh, he's in, we know he's in the universe, but he's present.
Yeah.
And especially with now, there's the high chance Daredevil's going to be in the new brand new day. Plus, Daredevil's already been in Spider-Man because he was in No Way Home as Matt Murdock. It would have been nice. And
what percentage chance, over or under 50%, do you reckon, what percentage chance do you reckon Daredevil's going to show up?
75.
75%?
65 to 75. Only because the only reason I'm saying that, maybe even higher, because of the hand. It's literally a Daredevil.
Yeah, I can't see how
it's not very weird.
And he was literally in the last movie. Like Charlie Cox was in the last movie.
Yeah.
And you got the hand in the trailer of the new movie.
It's very weird for them to use the hand out of any thug sort of villains you could have used.
Yeah.
You could use anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've said to you, like Tombstone, thugs, any sort of... I know they probably wanted more the ninja sort of style, but...
We have no idea why they're there too, because obviously they are henchmen, right?
Yeah.
But why is the hand getting involved? Because that's like an international ninja organization. Like, it has to be plot related. It's not just,
but that's my only gripe with Daredevil. But it's not even like a gripe where, the show's unwatchable. No. It's just some small thing that I'm like, oh, yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah, no.
I know it's licensing issues. I'm not dumb. I know it comes down to all that shit. But it's like, really? Like, how much money do you think Sony could make if they just gave Marvel the rights to... Because I don't, to argue my argument, I don't want it to fall into a Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett situation where I felt like that started, the first 4 episodes were awesome with Boba Fett, then it turned into a Mandalorian 2.5 because 2 episodes were just about Mando, which isn't a problem because obviously he's such a cool character, but the show was meant to be about Boba Fett, so it kind of, he lost the limelight. Mm-hmm. And I don't obviously want that to happen with Daredevil, but it was just small details that he could have chucked in there that would have been nice.
Especially Daredevil and Spider-Man, so many times in the comics, where they cross over. It would have been nice.
And because it's street level.
Yeah.
And apparently this new Tom Holland movie is meant to be a bit more grounded. It would have been nice to put those small little crumbs.
Is there anything else I wanted to talk about Daredevil?
That's pretty much my biggest thing. And Sony, I love you, please. Don't hate.
You make very good Into the Spider-Verse movies.
Yep, and your exclusives are very nice on your PlayStation.
It's a different division, but okay.
I think don't care. It's all.
It's
all on the umbrella. Yeah, if you're watching, feel free to sponsor. We'll never talk shit again.
Yeah, we will shill.
Yes,
we will shill for money.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about the boys?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the boys? We only got 1 episode left.
Cooked.
That's
not
good at all.
That 7-8 years I think we're coming up to now.
Yeah.
And have you watched The Boys since the start? Because I didn't.
I've not. Oh no! I've been watching The Boys since the start. Is that the question?
So I jumped on The Boys train end of season 2.
Yeah, right. No, I've been watching since the beginning.
Because I didn't really know about the first season, and then I heard high praise about this show, and I binged the first 2 seasons in 2 days, and went, holy fuck, this is amazing. And then since then have been, on the hype train.
Yeah, no, I've been watching it since day one. But I've not rewatched it at all the whole time it's been coming out. And with 2 year, some seasons were 2 years between the seasons, right?
Yes.
So I'm actually really sad that it's ending, but I'm really excited. Hopefully the end is somewhat palpable. Hopefully the end is somewhat satisfying.
Yeah.
Because I do want to, once it's done, then go through
and rewatch it.
I mean, knowing where the end is.
I'm not overly worried with the end.
No.
I feel like they've got it.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit worried with it. The runtime only being an hour and 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, it's been announced. It's an hour and 5 minutes.
How are they going to wrap all of these loose ends up in an hour and 5 minutes?
An hour and 45 minutes or 35 minutes?
I thought it'd be at least 2 hours.
Especially when it's been released in cinemas.
Is that right? Surely not.
From what I read, yeah. It's an hour and 5, hour and 15.
Got to be very careful Googling The Boys final.
Yeah. While he's Googling that, I'll talk about... The most recent episode was... I enjoyed it. I know some people had problems.
Yeah, an hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
Fuck it. I'm gonna go on my mini tangent I was telling you about.
Go on.
I've seen a lot of people complaining. Like I think the last episode's the lowest rated episode ever.
Yeah, the one that aired last week. Yeah. This week, sorry.
This week, yeah. I thought the episode was alright. I didn't see a problem. I've heard people complaining about, I forget the names, the fucking dog, the cat fuckers. You know how they're sniffing each other? She was licking a bleak and then they were sniffing
I was
each other.
pissing myself at that whole thing, yeah.
People were complaining about that. And I was like, have you guys not clocked on to this show since the start? Like, this has been the show.
Can you say...
No, what?
Can you say the C word on YouTube? I don't know. It's in there now.
Bleep. Anyway, this is what's pissing me off. People complaining about stuff like that. It's like, I understand your show's ending. I understand there's an episode left, and these are dumb characters that no one gives a fuck about. Cool. Shush, Siri. We're having a discussion.
I thought you were going to say the C word again.
No. But, people complaining about that sort of scene, that's always been in this show. There's an episode called Herogasm.
Yeah.
About a massive orgy.
People that are complaining about that scene have clearly not been paying attention.
This is what I mean. Like, I understand those characters you might not care about. No one cares about. They're disposable type of characters.
Yeah.
And I understand there's only an hour left, realistically, of the show. And we're having a 5-minute scene of them smelling each other's asshole, telling them about what they had for lunch. But that's always been the boys.
It was Chipotle, right?
Yeah. That's always been the boys.
Yeah.
It's always been that sort of... One scene that stuck with me is Homelander jerking himself up at the top of one of the buildings, remember? That's the boys.
Yeah,
it's always been... Yeah.
It's crass.
Yes.
It's raunchy. It's edgy.
You're meant to sit there and go, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. Plenty of that going around. Samuel L. Jackson was the hammerhead shark.
I fucking love the deep, man. The fact that he survived till the finale is...
I hope he survives and his ending is just he's a failure because...
So he doesn't even get the satisfaction of dying.
No.
I thought he was going to die.
He just has to live his life, no longer a superhero. And his superpowers is he can't go in the water anymore. So good. We're going to catch you, motherfucker.
One, I thought he was going to die during that scene. I thought he was going to try and save the guy and then get eaten.
Yeah.
And then two, before that happened, I thought Homelander was actually going to give him the 7. And then we were going to have this B-tech ass 7 with the deep running it. That was going to be so shit. But the fact that he's actually just like losing everything is also kind of hilarious. Yeah. Because he has been an asshole throughout the whole series. But
and he's been up and down as well. Like he's been an absolute asshole and then... Did he get like Me Too'd?
Yep.
Yeah, he got Me Too'd, right?
Yep.
And then he had to like climb his way back out of the mud again.
And then he got like exposed for fucking a squid.
An octopus. Yeah, that's right. So it was just constantly up and down where really he should have just been out of the...
He could have died so much earlier if they wanted him to. But it is kind of funny. I'm very interested. His ending arc is going to be so interesting.
Well, I mean, we only got an episode left. Yeah. Soldier Boy and Homelander, best dynamic this season again. But
obviously.
He's just frozen him.
Yeah, that's going to be also very interesting to tie up. What's going to happen there?
Yeah.
Are they going to free him and then he's going to turn on him again?
Yeah.
Who knows?
He's got he's one of the ace in the holes now. I mean,
definitely.
Because apparently Kimiko's now got his...
Well, we haven't seen that confirmed, but I feel like it's gonna happen with like the way that episode ended. I feel like she is gonna be.
We got the JV team. For.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, we had the discussion last week about it.
Yeah.
And you were like, they're not gonna show up, and then I was like, I feel like they are gonna show up, and then they did show up, and then Starlight kind of said, "We don't need you. Fuck off." I lost my shit laughing because I'm like, we were both wrong. Like, you were wrong in the fact that they were actually in the show, but I was wrong with the fact that I thought they were going to be part of the show. And then they basically said, oh, yeah, cool. Cheers for the information. Fuck off.
They might be in the next episode.
But I feel like they are. With the ending scene where they were taking the people out and they were obviously there. Yeah. They are going to be there. They're obviously not going to be as big of an impact as we all thought.
We'll see. I have absolutely no idea how this last episode's going to shake out.
Neither
and I
do
really like that.
Yeah. It's...
I feel like it's going to go a way that's just not predicted by anybody.
Because anything could happen. Your theory of Homelander winning 100% could easily happen.
No.
The theory of everyone lives happily ever after could technically happen. Not happy ever after,
Not everybody.
Yeah. And then the theory that everyone just gets cooked also could happen.
We're on our way. We had our first death of the original boys squad this episode.
What I am worried about, though, I'm going to spoil something for you in the fact of Gen V, because I know you don't care.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's inconsequential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, second season of Gen V, we learn that Marie can heal people and bring them back to life. I really hope they don't do that with Frenchie. Only because then that has no impact at all.
Can she?
Yeah, so in one of the episodes, one of the guys that's testing her to push her limits slices her sister's neck and kills her in front of her. And Marie brings all the blood back, and it ends up taking life force from like the people around her and make them weak and bring someone back to life. Now, cool that she can do that, but I really hope that Starlight that don't rock up, Frenchie's dead and she does it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want the situation where they can't kill someone off. That has to happen for Kimiko to unlock her powers in a way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like I really hope they don't go down that road. Very sad because Frenchie was I feel like this season he really stood up as a cool character.
100%.
He's always been a cool character, but he's always been a side.
He's had some more moments to shine.
Yeah, I feel like this season, like the whole part where because he's like too coked out and his brain's cooked that he could make sure everyone didn't kill each other. That was such a good episode. Yeah. And then just that ending, bro, that ending scene with Homelander, how he's in the uranium tank and he taps and Homelander just fucking, and he's like, the Frenchman.
The French.
And then he's like, you've never danced before.
Yeah. I bet you've never danced before in your life.
Yeah. I feel like that was a good death. Like, which is weird to say, but it was a good way to, like, I know people complain because we didn't get to see, because it just cuts and then he's like, but I feel like it's that whole, like, wanting more.
Yeah. The president's dead too.
Yeah, that was funny.
Ashley's the president of the United States.
Pretty cool scene was like hearing about Butcher's past.
Oh yeah, and they had Jeffrey Dean Morgan back.
Yeah.
That guy with that fucking 2-seater shirt.
Yeah, the two.
It's like, god.
Wait, oh my god, the whole obviously is like a rough copy, but the fucking shit video of Jesus giving his and then it's like Homelander and then the balding
they still had all the blue screens but also this doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, is he the brother of God or is he the son of God? And then I liked they gave him a crown of thorns, but it had no thorns on the inside. Like, it was just, what is this?
Yeah, it's... I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people are complaining because it's coming to an end anyway. They probably could have fleshed it out to 10 episodes instead of 8 if they really wanted to.
It's budget as well.
Yeah, and this is like...
They're only given so much money.
I think Anthony Starr's performance this season has been ridiculously good.
He's going to go down in history as one of the best villains on TV.
So good.
Yeah.
And I know people were complaining about small little details, but I was like, enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
We've only got an episode left.
Yeah.
Take it in.
Just enjoy the ride. That's what we're doing. We're just, taking each episode as it comes.
And like, I know a lot of people saying, it's going down the Game of Thrones route. I haven't finished Game of Thrones, obviously, and it's going down the Stranger Things route. But in my opinion, what do those 3 shows have in common? Some of the biggest shows of all time.
That's
so as
true.
much as you might complain about the ending, the fucking journey is peak. And that's what you said to me, because I said,
all about the journey, not the
I don't want to
destination.
watch Game of Thrones because I know it ends shit. And you said it's all about the journey.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm up to season 4 now, 2 episodes in.
Yep.
And holy shit, what a TV show.
What a TV show, right?
Yeah.
And The Boys has been the exact same way. One can only hope that the ending is satisfying and
yeah, well, that's
good
the
ending,
thing. Not everyone's gonna be happy anyway.
Yeah,
there's people that
you're
will
never
want
gonna
Homelander
please
to win.
everybody.
There's people that will want Huey and Starlight to be together, and then
Yeah.
everything's all good. There's probably people that wanted Kimiko and Frenchie to be able to live their life. Guess what? They're not going to now. So let's just see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, who do you reckon is 100% dying in the finale? Here's a little. Like who do you think is definitely on? I feel like Butch is cooked. Has to be. He's dying anyway, so I feel like he's cooked.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Butcher might be one of those people that they have survive and be like, oh fuck, now I've got to live my life.
No, I feel like Butch is cooked. Ashley's cooked. The Deep's cooked.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like majority of the Gen V cast cooked because that show's cancelled anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I still feel like that's a weird thing to announce halfway through this season. They could have just waited till the end of the season to announce
Yeah,
that.
that was weird.
Which also makes me feel like, are they just going to kill off all those characters anyway?
Yeah.
Who else? I feel like Huey survives. Out of anyone, I feel like he's the one to survive.
I also feel like Huey survives.
Which makes me 50-50 with Starlight. She's
Yeah.
either going to survive with him or she's cooked. Mother's Milk, I reckon, dies. Kimiko might survive. Not sure yet. You don't reckon?
Mm-mm.
I thought she was I thought they were going to kill her in the last episode.
Same.
With the whole...
Well, what was this episode called? It was like
the Frenchman... So I forget.
Mother's Milk and
the one named Mother's
the girl.
Milk. Yeah. The girl there, it was the girl.
Oh, and that's because they talked about why MM is called Mother's Milk.
I thought he was going to die in that scene too.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Please
they've given us...
He's actually a character I hope doesn't die.
Me too.
Especially
after his kind of realization, because this whole season he's been very cruel.
Very butchery. Like,
un-MM.
Yeah.
And he's, in the last episode, become MM again. He's become more... Be kind because being kind is the hard thing to do.
Talking about that, I watched the fight scene from season... What are we? Season 5?
Yeah, we're in season 5 now.
The fight scene in season 3 when Butcher has his powers. It's Butcher, Soldier Boy, and Homelander.
That was last season.
No. That was season 3.
Oh, that was the Temp V, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's right.
So that fight scene, which is unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
But
then
it
was a Herogasm, right?
Yeah. And then during that fight scene, Mother's Milk is on the floor because then Huey's teleporting and Mother Milk is on the floor. And then he gets up and he gets his gun and he obviously, because this is like just after he's first seen Soldier Boy again. He's like, I want to fucking kill him.
Yeah.
And then Starlight comes in and tells him, I need your help. There's people out here that need help. And instead of him being selfish like a butcher would be, you see him be like, no, I'm going to help these people. And that was like, that is Mother's Milk. That's his character. That's always been his character. So it was so nice to see him finally realizing he is the person that helps the bird. He is the one to mother him in a way. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Well, Huey.
What about him?
Obviously, there's been talks. Do you reckon he gets powers in this final episode?
Huey?
Yeah, Temp V. Do you reckon there's something to help him out?
Nah.
You don't reckon they go back to that?
Nah.
I don't know.
I
feel like...
I don't know.
No, because I feel like they have to do something with Huey to make him... I'm not saying he's not useless. He's always the hopeful one. But he lost hope this episode. You know, he was like, there's nothing we can do. We're done. We lost. Blah, blah, blah. That's why I feel like, do you reckon he somehow gets a hold of something to give him the teleportation back, or does
I don't think there's enough time to do that.
You don't reckon?
No, I don't think there's enough time. He
only had it in an episode in season 3 anyway.
Yeah, but we've only got an hour and 5 minutes to wrap up all of these storylines. I don't think we're reintroducing Temp V. I think Huey is going to be Huey in the next episode. I think most people are probably going to die in the next episode. And I think it's going to be a scorched earth on either side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Extra crispy.
I'm keen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm obviously keen, but...
Only a week to go. What is it, Wednesday is coming out?
Wednesday.
And then that'll be the end of the legendary TV run of 2026, where we had Invincible, Maul Shadow Lord, The Boys.
Have you been watching that?
Daredevil, Born Again. No, I've only seen the first 2 episodes,
Okay,
but
cool.
I will catch up.
Yeah,
I will catch up.
You're in for a treat.
Yeah, no. From all accounts, it seems like it's peak Star Wars. So hey, I got some things to look forward to. I think that'll do it.
Yeah, I think that's everything. Not a lot this week.
Nah, a bit of a quiet week, but we wanted to just focus on Daredevil, Born Again, and the Punisher, One Last Kill, and I mean, if you enjoyed being part of the conversation, leave your thoughts down in the comments below, and leave a like if you did, leave a dislike if you didn't, leave a mean comment if you don't like us, and we'll respond to,
anything
in a normal and sane fashion, probably not. Anything you want to say to the people watching?
Nah, just enjoy.
Yeah, subscribe.
Enjoy.
Subscribe. Yeah, enjoy. And it's all about the journey, not the destination.
Yes.
Yeah.
The main takeaway.
Enough said.
Yep.